Next mission.
Island assault.
Island assault. So there's a lot to read here. If you have received transmission from Stratus Corporation asking us to locate one of their commanders that has disappeared somewhere in the Illusion Islands. We have a mining operation in the area, so we have agreed to assist them. You should be aware that the aliens have dug themselves in at strategic locations throughout the islands. The little buggers are tricky, so be careful. Panluma is counting on you to destroy the alien hive and secure the area. Be careful and good luck. Locate the missing Stratus commander and destroy the alien hive. Alright. For the children, you know? Yeah. I was playing this as 8 years old. I'm like, yeah, shoot the aliens. Okay, let's go straight into upgrading.
Yes, sir.
Set you to move and start scouting around. Let's have you defend right here.
You got it.
Another Petra vent there. So let's make sure we just keep that in vision.
Search and destroy.
There's a crossing here. This costs 2,000. Oh, we can upgrade the sci-pod now.
Yes, sir. Lock and load. Move 'em out.
What are we dealing with here?
Search and destroy.
So this is all about islands, right?
Move 'em out. Let's go.
Oh,
Search and
turrets. Let's not go that way. It did say they were dug in. Upgrades, okay. We can start amassing a bit of an army. But, you know, there's no unit training time, so we don't have to, like, amass an army when we're just starting. We can just train, like, if we have the resources, we can train units, like, immediately.
Let's go.
There's no rush.
Search and destroy. Lock and load. Let's go. Move 'em out. Let's go.
Okay. Any more dug-in
Search
turrets here? No.
and load.
Oh, there's the missing commander. Oh, and one of them.
Yes, sir.
Incoming message from Stratus Corporation. Thank you, Panluma. We're sending in a dropship.
Search and destroy. Lock and load.
Okay.
Search and destroy. You got it. Let's go.
I assume things north of here will be pretty dug in, right?
Search and destroy.
Yep.
Move 'em out. Let's search and destroy. Let's go.
Okay, so they could come from the right, or they could come from the left.
Move 'em out.
So in that case, do I need these upgrades? I could just get those.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
So I'm watching the 2 Petra vents I have access to. 15,000 on our main one. Okay. So I just need to save up. I'll probably need at least... There must be more Petra vents across the map, so I'll just need to make sure we have exploiters. Usually the second one erupts relatively quickly. So I'm just gonna get an exploiter now. The devs went to make similarly brutal cutscenes for the Greys too. Yeah. I think if you're playing as the Greys, the humans are in as equally gruesome cutscenes.
Orders. Welcome to
Just make sure this is defended. I have to assume that will erupt soon. Is this the first lush green map? I think it is, right?
Yes, sir. 10-4.
Is it this one? Yes! Predicted perfectly.
You got it. Move 'em out.
Now, I don't know what these will unlock, but we gotta keep building up. Oh, we're under attack.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Under attack.
Unit under attack. Why being so xenophobic? Well, humans are here to colonize and terraform Mars. Aliens are here to do the same, so...
10-4.
The narrative is that I should get these upgrades, right? Or should I get one of these buildings? Whoever wins, Martians lose. I don't think there's any native Martians in this. Alright, let's get that. Firestorms, yeah, but that also it unlocks those upgrades as well. I guess I don't really need that. Static defense is not something that's super important in this game. Because if you need to like leave some troops there, a firestorm is 900, but then again, these things are really tough. Enemy turrets are so hard to kill. So this one has like another 11,000. 6,400. I think I better train up some units here. It's nighttime.
Yes, sir. Will comply.
Don't know what's gonna come. I don't know if the enemy AI has map hacks, which is sometimes... Is it that one? It's not that one. There's another Petrovent that just activated. I should get the armor upgrades. If we're going against these turrets... Like the Reaper armor, it's gonna be handy. Sci-Pod 2000. Oh.
You got it. Lock and load. Search and destroy.
So they do come from the right side.
Move 'em out.
Something to keep in mind. If they attack here, it'll be a bit inconvenient. I should definitely leave a Reaper there. I just want to see what units unlock when I get this. The Sci-Pod 2 lets you produce air explorers. Oh, that could be handy. Ooh, and barrages. Okay, so we've got Ospreys and barrages. Okay, with these dug-in turrets, a barrager will help deal with those. So let me just save up and get one of those. Upgrades. Ooh, we got level 2 upgrades on the... this stuff as well. Does this do friendly fire? Does anyone know if the barrager does friendly fire damage?
Move 'em out.
Yeah, we're going up the left side, so we just have to make sure
Orders.
our right side is defended. It does friendly fire? Of course it does.
You got it.
Ooh, we've got dropship.
Requesting backup.
Requesting backup.
Yes, sir. Lock and load.
How much are these upgrades though? 2,000 each? Jeez. I should just get this first trooper one, right?
You got it. Lock and load. Search and destroy.
So I can begin barraging there if I have vision. Well, I don't know if those Reapers are... Yeah, bomb them. So I'm pretty sure you can target ground. Yeah, ground attack. But we just need some vision here. Yeah, get working on that. Oh, let's get some armor upgrades then. No, you need to pull back. Base under attack. It's fine. Get over here. No, no, no. Pull back, pull back. Okay. Maybe I should get an osprey. That might provide the vision we require, right? Yeah, that has pretty good vision. Osprey. It's got about the same vision as the commander, I see. Oh, that has activated. You know what? I think we gotta push through this. Is this... Oh, this is about to run out? Okay, perfect. We'll eventually get through that. Now you are moving over to there. And you all are moving over to defend here. Okay, we're making our way through.
Got it. Search and destroy.
Oh, Petrovents. Yeah, die. Oh, you're mining here? Yeah, that's not allowed. I should get like trooper armor upgrade, yeah. Is this one? That's still got 3,000. This has 1,500. There's no point building another exploiter to grab that. It'll just pay for itself.
You got it.
There is that one over there. I could get more upgrades or more units. More units, I think. Oh, we can shoot more of these? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's get reinforcements up here. Oh, that's 5,000? How much is left in here? 1,000. Okay, that's worth getting another exploiter. Because how much is in this one? 6,000, yeah. Oh. Everyone, get up there. Just kill these things now. It's too hard to micro. Xenowarts, right? That's what they're called. Exploiter. Let's get you there. Let's stick a couple troopers there. Let's get you up to here. Let's get to the other side of this river.
Lock and load.
I have to assume the enemy base is somewhere up here. Ooh, I should get this upgrade. Yes, more damage.
Yes, sir. 10-4. Yes, sir.
Base under attack. There's more of them. Pull back, don't cross yet. Okay. I think I can bring these up to reinforce this group. I'm just gonna do ground attack there. Can you figure that out? Yes, just do ground attack right there. Get this upgrade. So now we're fully upgraded. We just have to amass an army through this. Oh, okay, we're doing some nice damage now. Get up, yeah. Securing the Petra vents is really important. I don't know if it's dead yet. Nope. Not dead yet. What was that? What? Did we kill something somewhere else? Now, where are you going? Pull back, pull back! Behemoth frog, thank you. Yeah, see, these things are so tough. We've got a decent-sized army.
Yes, sir. 10-4. Orders.
Okay, let's just group these up.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
It's still alive. I think once our reinforcements arrive, we can... I keep doing this. Shoot it. Serves you right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Time to move in then. Micro, move, attack move. Get through there. We're fully upgraded. Just kill them. Kill everything. You got it. Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Behemoth Frog. Their base is right here. Let's kill them. This game reminds you of KKND. It's about the same era, yeah. We have to send some units over to kill that. Okay. They can't produce any more grays. Kill this thing. Breeder Pod 2. Kill it. Just as night falls. I'm excited for Frostpunk 2. I mean... Okay. Your mission is complete. Incoming message from Stratus Corporation. Great job, Panluma. We'll take it from here. Oh, come on! So, okay, about Frostpunk 2. Sequels to the best games ever made are basically impossible to make, right? The expectations are so high that it's not just it's rare to create a phenomenal game, but to create a sequel to a phenomenal game is almost impossible. It almost never happens. It's like trying to make Stardew Valley 2. What would you even do? Like, what would it even be? Right? And you can see this be quite true with a number of sequels recently, right? City Skylines 2. How do you live up and surpass the most successful and popular city builder, probably of all time, but definitely of the last decade? So Frostpunk is also one of the best, I would say, top 3 city builders of the last decade, right? I would say Frostpunk is at least in the top 3. Top 2 or top 1, depending on preference. Top 2, I would say, no, it's top 3. It's like Anno 1800, Frostpunk, and City Skylines, right? So City Skylines 2, how do you even live up to that, right? Especially when there's a modding scene where mods have been so developed and established for a certain game. How do you make a sequel, right? And that's why generally when a game is super successful, you wait 20 years before you make a sequel. All right? You just don't do it, right? Works great for Baldur's Gate 3, but also Baldur's Gate 3 does what a lot of people would typically complain about. It was in early access for 3 years, and people complain about early access all the time. But then with Baldur's Gate 3, because it's so good, it's like, this is how they did it. They did it right. I saw a comment just yesterday, or maybe even just this morning. Baldur's Gate 3, that's how you release a modern game. What, with 3 years of early access? People forget. You could play Act 1 of Baldur's Gate like 3 years ago. It's been in early access this whole time. And people always say, early access is a scourge on gaming. But with Baldur's Gate 3, that's how you release. That's how you do it. Fund your company with Kickstarter. Fund another game with Kickstarter. And then do 3 years of early access on your third game. That's how you do it. Wait, that's not right. That's what people have been complaining about for the last decade. But with Larian Studios, that's how you do it. Right? So what really matters is the end product. But when the expectations are impossibly high, I had a conversation the other day. Someone said, we shouldn't be lowering our expectations. We shouldn't be lowering our standards. But then I had to think about it. What if standards are actually too high? What if our expectations are actually too high? It's not that a lot of modern games are terrible, because I'm going back quite regularly, as you can see, playing games from the 90s, and this is one of the better ones, but let's be honest, it's still a product of 1997, right? I go back quite regularly. This is one of the best games of 1997, right? And it's okay. For the time, really good, but it's okay. And I think expectations have become impossibly high, right? There are people seeing some of the latest games. For example, you know, like in which game can I talk about? So for example, when Anno 1800 was releasing, some people were still saying it looks outdated, it looks ugly. And like, Anno 1800 is one of the best looking city builders ever, I think. And people are still saying, no, the textures are too pixelated when you zoom in. I'm like, what are you talking about? The game looks phenomenal. Right? So I was thinking maybe lowering expectations and lowering standards in some cases might actually be what we're supposed to do. Because some people, overly high expectations and standards is just as harmful as having low standards, right? Because when your standards are impossibly high, nothing can live up to it. Even good games get killed because people are like, oh, it sucks. And actually, it's like a solid 7 out of 10. But everyone's like, it sucks, it should die. You know? Especially in, quote, dying genres or dead genres, which isn't really a thing. But like in RTS, you know? Something like Great War Western Front came out. And it's actually a pretty solid, decent, nice RTS with some new, interesting ideas. But people, you know, were like, no, it doesn't live up to Company of Heroes 2 or Company of Heroes 1 or any other World War RTS that they love from 10 years ago. So people panned it. And I was like, but actually it's pretty good. But because it was panned and people say it sucks, fewer people buy it. It doesn't sell all that well. It probably just about covered the cost, if nothing else. But publishers then see, well, we don't want to make these games anymore. Let's go make an auto-battler, because Mechabellum did fantastic, right? Much cheaper, much more popular. Let's do that. I think standards for like Great War Western Front should have been lower, because it was actually a pretty decent game. Usually the worse graphics, the better the game, right? And it's like, oh, the graphics are suck, it looks so pixelated. Meanwhile, Stardew Valley, one of the most successful games of the past decade, sold over 10 million copies last I heard. So, yeah, like the sequels to big, massive successes, almost impossible to make because, one, standards are impossibly high, because this is like one of the best games of all time, and we're making a sequel. So that means it has to be better, at least a little bit in every way, or people will say it sucks. So when you ask me, am I excited about Frostpunk 2? I don't want to raise my standards to the impossible level, and I don't want to contribute to the raising of that standard. Because it might be like all it needs to do to succeed is be like 10% better than Frostpunk. But if it's like 5% better than Frostpunk, half the people will be like, this sucks, just play the original. Even if it's like the same, it is as good as Frostpunk. People will just say, buy the original, it's half price. You know? So it's, and then Frostpunk 2 sales will tank, and then developers will have to be pulled off the project, and then it gets worse, and it's like, so I'm much more an advocate of, let's be chill, let the game release, and let's look at it, and, you know, take it as it is, you know? And one problem is, let's not misremember the past. Thinking of the past as better than it was, yeah, I mean, I love nostalgia. But it makes the past seem better than it is, right? Just for a mention on the game that's releasing today. I won't mention by name because I don't want to have any conflict of interest. But there are people saying, oh, the campaign is only 8 hours long. That's way too short. So I was thinking, well, how long was the campaign in the original game 20 years ago? And it's about 8 hours long. But people love that 8-hour campaign, but then they say this campaign is too short. So it's like, you're thinking like the people remember the old campaign as being like 16 hours long. No, you were a child and you sucked at the game. It took you 16 hours because you sucked. Now play it again today. And look at this. I'm like on mission 4, 5 now. What am I? Save the game. I think it's mission 5. I'm just going to overwrite that. We're on mission 5 now. It took me like a week to get to this point as a kid. I just got there in like an hour. The campaign's probably not that long.